Definitely.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Reggae of Yourself podcast with me, your host, the Fuchaman, and it's a real privilege to introduce to you no other than the one and only Jonah Morgan out of Spanish Town, Jamaica. Jonah
Yeah,
Morgan, how you doing?
yeah, man, we're there. I take it easy, brother, man. We are say, man. Give thanks, man. Give thanks for having me, man. You don't know. It's been a while, you know?
Yes, for
But,
true. It's a
not done
real...
before. Yeah, not done before your time, brother, man.
That's very
Yeah,
true. That's what I was going to say. It's been a long time we spoke about
yeah,
it. We finally get
yeah.
around to it, you know?
What time it manifest, brother?
It is true. It is true. So how are you keeping though?
Yeah, you don't know, you know. After the lockdown kind of set the thing different. So it's a new way. It's like a new life setting. So you know, it's like, but we
Yeah,
don't complain. You know, it's like we adjust to everything we are going. You know.
naturally.
Most
It's true.
definitely.
Well, I mean, like,
Yeah,
as you know, I've been following your
yeah,
music and your career for quite a few
yeah,
years now, and I think it's a really good
yeah,
opportunity now to get
yeah,
the people to actually get a good understanding of Junior Morgan.
yeah,
So next time they hear your song, they feel like they know where you're coming from, you know?
yeah. Behind the scene kind of vibe, eh?
Yeah,
Time
man.
to know behind the scene at Junior Morgan. Yeah, man, definitely.
Yeah, man.
You don't
Give
know.
them an
It's been a
insight.
while. Yeah. You don't know. It's been a while we are doing it, you know, from Jamaica, as you know, in the ghetto, Spanish Town, from school days way back when. So it all started when we were in a school and, you know, teacher leave class, the next teacher come in to start the next
Yeah.
session. So sometimes it's a 5 minute, sometimes the teacher not even turn up. So we say, you know, so we need to hold a vibe. So you have a man on the drum and you have a man. Every man always a tryout. You
Yeah, yeah.
know, who can take the day. And so, yeah, every day we keep doing it and, you know,
Yeah.
I will have vibe. And we always get one heap of feedback from the fellow classmates. I say, you know, you're bad though, you. I mean, I say, yeah. But, you know, we did not take certain things light, you know. But we keep on doing things because we get to realize it's a thing when we love. You know, sometimes you love a thing and you don't even realize. But we keep doing it over the years and growing and learning and starting some demo. And, you know, one thing lead to another, you know.
All right.
You know, one lead to 45.
Yeah, yeah. All right. I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the people and right from the beginning of this.
Yeah,
So where exactly in Spanish Town, Jamaica are you from?
Yeah, to be exact, you know, you have a place named Thai Spen here, right? You know, it's like off Wallaba Road.
Yeah.
So it's called Leslie Avenue. I'm like opposite Thai Spen.
Yes.
You know, it's Leslie Avenue to be exact, you know. But when you say Thai Spen, it's like, you know, definitely what we are talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I am a countryman who don't know much
man.
about Spanish Town and thing. And when you grew up in the country and you heard all the story and seeing the things on the news,
Yeah.
you're terrified of the ghetto. So would you say this Toy Spen's like a proper ghetto, like, you know, when the definition of ghetto where they got like shanty town kind of thing with them kind of houses and things like that?
Yeah, it's definitely like hardcore ghetto, you know, zinc fence, board house, you know.
That's the kind of thing I'm talking about.
Road boy and everything, you know.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
what was it? Sorry, continue.
Yeah, me I say, it's, you know, definitely ghetto, you know, like proper hardcore settings and rude boy and very good boy same way, because you don't know, it's a balance, you know, a good and bad, you know.
Yes, for true. So what was it like? What was it like for you? Because like a country boy like me grew up in the countryside where my dad is a farmer and, you know, you can all play out in the street and things like that. And it's very rare you heard any shot firing or anything at all, like the real ghetto style that we see or heard of that happened in those places. You know, I'm not going to lie to you, growing up as a country boy in Jamaica, you're terrified of going to them places. And even the few times when I pass through there, I'm looking over my shoulder.
I mean,
you know,
you know, to be honest, it's like we get immune to it. You know, it's like you're born.
Yes.
In a place, you just see a thing every day till you just adapt to it, you know. So it's like, it's just normal, just like you in the country, play marble stick on the road, play football, little cricket, little everything, you know, baseball, hide and seek, ring game at youth. Yeah, it's still natural, man, and from the gunshot. You know, when you hear a gunshot, we always take cover still as a juvenile, you know. And you know, as a juvenile, you know, to understand what I go on to.
Yes.
You know?
Yes, because I've heard that in those areas, it's like it's not unusual to hear shot firing pretty much every day.
Yeah, it's like one of them things. It's like a everyday living, like
yeah.
So that's what me I say, it's like you get immune to it, cause it's like every day it's like it become a part of living,
So
yeah, we cope with it and we go through and this is where it bring me every day because we didn't take part in what going,
Yes, that's true. And I imagine that you need to come from a strong family background as a ghetto youth not to get involved in that.
Yeah, parents always make sure say, look, you see what they saw.
Yes.
They saw bring a bad vibe over there, so bring a good energy and race. So you have to go choose a road, you can't choose fear, As your parents can tell you say left bad company and you still go follow, you see me?
Of course, that's true.
Yeah, so it's like you have to choose for yourself, and them can show you the road, but them can't chat it for you,
That's true.
Yeah, so definitely.
Before we get into the music thing as well, while we're on this subject, I want to know like the fact that you outside of the ghetto looking in now, and now you're in a different way of life now because you now live in a place where it's nothing at all like that. From outside looking in now, what is your view of it? Because you live it for a few years now.
To be honest, it looks scary when you look back on it and I say, John, what you're so used to, like it's like all of the immunity they gone out of me now, So it's like fresh again. So it's like me on the outside looking and it's like, whoa, what go on here, so man? Because I'm watching the news because I follow the news like daily and see what's going on, in general in Jamaica, and I'm like, whoa, man, what is really going on? But it seems surprising, but it's not a surprise because I used to be there when it was going on, even worse at all, but because I'm out now, it's like it just look strange,
Yes, and I think also I think also like when you leave those environment, because even though a lot of things used to happen, a lot of things happen where I come from in Jamaica as well, but nothing on the scale comparing to where you guys are. It kind of make you feel now, it make you feel like you value life a little bit more.
Yeah, definitely,
you realize that it don't need to be a way of like seeing these kind of things don't necessarily need to be a way of life, right?
Most, especially the more you grow and the more you have responsibility, like children and things, the more it's like, well, we don't really need for their own them kind of environment. It's not like we are scan the environment, but
of course not.
It's so good, you do good, If you know better, you deal with better.
I know, and I think also as well, there's something to be said about, now appreciating the value of life and understand that, sometimes people become a product of the environment, and a lot of people within those places don't really see any other way or don't really know any other way, unfortunately. But when you leave those environments and see that there is a different way of living where you can actually really appreciate life and being alive and don't have to look over your shoulder.
The environment definitely see a lot, to your upbringing. But in a cloudy environment, like a place like the ghetto now, because you find out one and few people inspiring you, but majority not inspiring you to like follow your dreams,
Yeah.
So when you get out of that and going somewhere like in England then, or some uptown here, or even the countryside then, in Jamaica, it kind of inspire you, and you find and I realize, because I've been in the countryside loads, in Senton and all of that. I used to have in like St. Anne's Bay.
Yeah, man, that's my place, man. Every time I go to Jamaica.
Student in Putstone Studio, so I find that environment like make you want to like do more in whatever, Make you want to fight hard more, but when you're in the ghetto, it's like because everyone is like, not everyone, majority is like negative, it's like you just make you think that it's just negative way alone work or negativity is the only thing that exists, So the positive environment and positive vibe,
It's true. I totally agree with that as well. And sometimes whenever you cross my mind or I'm in a conversation, I always remember this story that you told me once about I think it was coming from school when You see there's loads of people on the street, and then there was like a massive shootout, and the place where you were standing, if somebody didn't come and pull you away from there, then...
didn't move him. If we didn't move him, man, because I was shocked, as a youth going to school, exposed something like that, because I mean, I always hear gunshot, but I never like on the scene,
Yeah.
So it's one of them days when I'm coming from school, and while coming from school, I realized the community just look tense, like the streets are a bit like lonely. But there's this spot where I reached, I was looking behind this wall, and I see like loads of men running, and I'm like, they were looking like,
something was right.
It's not there. And
something
then I see some pulling up on the main road, and so it's like the police like saw those men behind the wall and just started opening fire, and I was standing right at the wall, man. And like, I see someone come out of the middle of nowhere, like grab me as a youth, bring me under cover, like bring me behind cover,
And then so there, where you were standing at the end of it, you see the holes in the wall there.
It was like a strainer, sieve. It was like a sieve, man.
Oh Jesus, you must be thinking that was so close to death's door, right?
Yeah, like that was like close, man. Like.
God don't make no mistake, man. God make that person look out and see and come and remove you from that.
That was like
Yes, it's unbelievable.
Advertised as a little soldier.
We laugh now, but it's not a laugh of celebration. That was a good situation, but just to like the extent of the way. So I think that kind of scenario kind of confirmed the kind of things that I grew up as a country boy hearing about, living in places like Spanish Town and many other places in the you know what I mean? So but anyway, so growing up in those areas, and I think it's it's a real credit, like I said, to even your parents who actually make sure that you didn't come back and plan. And so let's go back to the music now. You started singing when you was like a youth in school and things like that. Have you ever been on any of this sound system and stuff growing up?
In my ear right now. Then again, like I said, because the ear is like a violent ear, so sound system mostly play in the night time. And as a juvenile, mommy and daddy not going to allow you to go to any session. But like sometimes, we teeth out, like in the early and go and get a little run out of the sound system from early. So but it was like much of a sound system for me though. It's more like studio, like we didn't get a lot of run on the sound system as a juvenile, as a youth, because how the era is running. Mommy don't want you to go to our daddy cars. Say, no, you can't pass your bedtime. Where you go, like
too risky, right?
As a juvenile, But leaving high school, I think I get a little more run where you come on to like concert and little event, a little here and there, and a little,
Getting into the studio, what was it like? A lot of people talk about the challenges, like it is a completely different challenge from people coming from Kingston, a country trying to get into Kingston, or people in town trying to get in studio as well, like being run away from studio and refused to be let in studio. Have you ever faced any of those challenges?
I mean, definitely, man, because I can remember I used to hanging out in places like Mixing Lab in Kingston, and like for years, man, like for years to try to get contact with some producer, so someone or some engineer just to try and get on the inside. And to be honest, sometimes you're there and as an artist and there for years, still maybe the producer know you until they give you a rhythm, and sometimes 99% at the time they don't even record you, just give you a rhythm most of the time, and you're like, we have a song now for the rhythm, and like not really happen, but luckily some of the bridging get through, and but so it work for some and it don't work for some, with me I have to take on my own route and do my thing myself, because something might work for you, but it don't work for me. It's one of them things.
So
but though we face it in the studio, get a lot of embarrassed, like hanging out in a studio, and then the owner for the studio, oh, you have to leave now, Yeah. You have to come up now, go outside.
So if they got like big artists coming in, you need to go outside as well.
They don't want anyone in here, and those things, and a lot of embarrassment and disrespect, over the years, it's like, yeah, but I guess that's what groom we and strengthen for these days,
Yes.
I was out for the real thing.
Yeah.
So for me, it's a learning process, like definitely, and yeah, it teaches you how to be militant, because in music, you have to be militant. That's one of the things I learned, and
that's true, yes. You got to be tough,
Yeah, you have to be tough,
Yeah.
Yeah, this require a lot of things, because you can out in the street, man, in your own business, doing your music, and here comes trouble,
That's true, yeah.
My own business, because I see it happen over the years. In the studio, a lot of time, I see a lot of fight break out.
Yeah.
One maybe get a gunshot, because I'm in the studio and like they're relaxing, and out on the street I hear gunshot pulling off,
Yeah.
The man get shot from drive by in the studio again. Big fight break again. Man get chopped in a face and all kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it's hard doing it to artists, so it's like you have to be like, I have to be whooping in the street.
Yeah, man.
I have to see a feet like orange,
Got to be alert at all time.
Be alert, yeah. So it's like it's a learning process for me, man. Definitely, it's it's make me the man I am today,
True. Circumstances make me what I am. They said, yeah.
Most definitely, brother.
So
yes.
When did you record your first song?
Yeah, I would have said my first song. What do you mean? Demo or 45?
Like even a demo.
A demo, I think maybe like 15.
Okay.
Or 15, yeah, that was the next thing again. I was like, at the time I was going to school, but there's this virgin of mine. He's an engineer. At the time he was going to doing an engineering course.
Yeah.
And at the same time he was going to like Edna Manley, I think. Yeah. So he live across the road from me, like 2-3 minutes walk.
Yeah.
Yes. You know that I'm doing my little thing and he's doing his little thing. So as an engineer, you're going to need artists to record, and as an artist, you need engineers. So we link up, and I could remember I was there like when he came in from his job or came in from school or whatever. I used to go over there like in the evening. Like my parents did allow that because it's like across the road.
Yeah.
So we used to be there like from maybe like from 7 till 2 in the night. Sometime I came out like 5 in the morning. Then have to get ready for the school maybe like 6:30, So so we used to be there like vibing. Used to be there. Yeah, so I laid my first demo there.
Yeah.
Until he was like, yeah, you have potential. And that demo like make a rhythm, because the demo was a rhythm that was on the road already. Like, yeah.
Okay.
So as an artist started out, we didn't know anyone who make rhythm or nothing, and
Yeah.
So we have to work with whatever was there. So he did like what I was doing. So he like take the time out and make a rhythm, So I was there again like every night, because I wanted to get done, and with him like sitting up while he's doing the rhythm, vibing, and till he complete the rhythm, and that was my first 45,
Okay. Do you remember that song?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's so long. It's like I remember like it was something like it was like I don't maybe remember the chorus a little, but not only as a youth,
Yeah, man. Let's hear part of the chorus, man. Let's hear
it was like something like make it in a life. But as a youth growing, everyone wants to like get out of the ghetto and out of whatever is going on.
Yes.
So it was like something like, look where you're going in the ghetto today. Them your youths are them around for CK. As you say, your body fade away, braka. No, something like that, and the chorus was like, day we are gonna make it in our life. One day we are gonna make it in our life. One day we are gonna make it in our life. Make it in our life. As a youth started out, we have
songs of hopes, dreams and aspirations. Yes, man. And you see, right now you was right because we're gonna talk about your album in a bit as well. Before coming from here, so you're making album and multiple singles.
Definitely, you know.
Yeah.
So that's where it definitely start, you know. We are gonna make it in a life, and
yes.
As I put in the ghetto, we didn't have, like I say, we didn't look towards the gun, you know.
True.
So we did choose music, even though things is kind of tough, and we didn't have a lot of people who are inspiring us to do music in the ghetto, but we were still like looking, we need to do this. We love it too, you know. So it's like, yeah, that's the only way we're seeing it, you know.
Yeah. So then now you have developed a relationship with like a really good producer and make an album. Tell me about that.
Yeah, definitely. Over the years we're going, so yeah. So while I was going on the journey of music, this bridging from can't remember the place, but it's Skin Rhythm, yeah. It's somewhere in Europe, blah blah. Yeah, when they come to mind, I'll remind. Yeah, I would say. Yeah. So we do a single with him first, which is called Thankful.
Yes.
Yeah, and he liked the vibes and the feedback was great, you know. So he linked me and say, all right, you know, we need to do a little project, work on something big, you know.
Yeah, I think before we go any further, I think that song Thankful is one of the first songs that not the first one, but the second song of yours that I heard and said, like, you know what, this guy is very talented. The first song I heard from you, I remember liking it so much that I end up playing it on a radio show that I was doing almost every week. It's called Mr. Jacket and Tie. You know what I mean? I want to give you, like, literally, I need people to hear where I like this song, so I needed to give us a cappella of it. Not the whole song, maybe a chorus and a verse or something.
Yeah. Mr. Jacket and Tie, all you run a rocket and lie, and left the economic what tip and dry, all you sell a some fire. Get the youths them nah get no blind. You no care about the people them cry. Jacket and tie. All you run a rocket and lie. And left the economic what tip and dry. All you sell a some fire. The youths them nah get no blind. You no care about the people them cry. Tax gone up, so every man start cause house of argument crew, you know see the Jeep now walk. Them say them have heavy money spending, but I know me no see no change in a jam rock when me defending. Symptom where them left on ya. Left the entire nation stress out and maga. Economy nah get no taller, cause them do some things when no call for. Hey, Mr. Jacket and Tie. Yeah.
Rocket and like, that's tune is a bad tune. Like, bad tune. I love that tune.
That project, you know, that project it have a massive story behind it, you know. It's like, and that with even on that same, the original rhythm for Mr. Jacket and Tie. I did record the song for this producer. I don't know if I should mention his name still, you know, like I don't know if it's, but well-known producer. Me and the rhythm and some more artists. I can remember. So we record this at the time when Buju was in behind bars, but we recorded it at Buju studio, you know, and he was saying he loved it, but I definitely did like it, you know, because I believe in myself, and he was like, I like it. And like months and years goes by and I can't hear nothing, you know, like about stuck, and I'm like, what's going on? Seems like this not going to work out. So Abby, you know the history with Abby. Abby, link up with Abby and tell her, I said, would I love to complete this project and Ray and so we get some musician, big up to the Baby Rockers, Kabaka youth them, you know.
Baby Rockers that play for Kabaka Permit. They're the ones who make it.
We link up them because the keyboardist is my little virgin from Spanish Town Youth again. Link him over, say, no one lay a track though. We'll lay a new track and the rest is history, you know. The record up, background vocal, mix up and everything, and here it goes, you know, brand new, you know.
Man, it was a big tune, man. It was a big tune. I think you did the right thing. I think sometimes as artists, you have to take things in your own hand and do things yourself independently, because a lot of producers with all the greatest intention, because it's not their career on the line, they will hang out to dry, you know what I mean?
Most definitely. Because they actually released this, I hear the rhythm release, you know, and I don't hear my chuck on it, you know. I'm like, wow.
All right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You come into England, I hear my neighbors playing the lineup over there. And I'm like, I was so shocked, and I'm like, and I don't hear jacket and tie, and I'm saying, okay.
That's
life, you know, it's
turning. What I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
But then the next song now, I've seen the video, and I think it's also on Reggaeville.
Yeah, Thankful.
That song is quite humbling, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think the lyrical contents, and you know what I mean, I think a lot of people would be able to relate to that song listening to it. You know? I think just the whole thing. So before we continue, we want to bless the people with a little cappella from that as well, because you know it's all about introducing people to the contents and why I actually believe in Junior Morgan music so much, you know what I mean?
One of my favorite too, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I get more than a cup full, yeah. I can't be ungrateful, I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for life, yes. I get more than I bargain for. Yes, I get my plate full, I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for life, yes. I do achieve something in every season, so I got to give thanks for this daily feeding. Getting all my need is such an healthy feeling. I work so hard in life, so I deserve this reaping, yes. How could I be ungrateful when I rise every day with a plate full? I give...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's a big tune, so that's why I'm saying it's very humbling, because, you know what I mean? The lyrical content is like opening people's eyes and let them see that despite of circumstances and challenges that you face on a daily basis, that actually while there is life, there is hope. So we got more than enough reason to be grateful and thankful for life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you have a lot of reason to be thankful, you know?
Yes.
Might not have what we want, you know? Because I mean, I'm not going to say what we need, because there's a lot of things we think we need. We don't really need it.
Don't really need, right? Exactly.
I call life is what we really need. You know?
I know. I call it over ambitious that we forget to be thankful for the things that are really important. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because hunger for one day is like nothing, you know, compared to what a lot of people going through, you know. So
that's true.
Remember those certain things they're like, yo, we need to be thankful, you know.
That's true. And I mean, we have come a long way, you know what I mean? We have come a long way from, you know what I mean, like yourself. I wasn't in the ghetto like you guys, like, you know, we was in the countryside where there is like food, yam and banana and stuff, then for stuff, but there was also drought as well and season where there was nothing available. So
drought,
hungry night, you know what I mean? So we do know about them hungry night, and then, you know, afraid of drinking water, because when the stomach empty, you don't want to drink water. If you go throw up, you throw it back.
Water is like stomach hungry.
Yeah, man. I remember those days where you get so hungry that you couldn't even drink water, because if you drink the water, it upset your stomach, you know what I mean?
For real, man. Those days, you know, you remember those days,
Like, I know we get to a stage where we can, you know, go buy food when we want, and we can share food with other people as well, you know.
Most definitely.
Yes, so we have come a mighty
long way. Thankful for that, you know, so we can reach out and help our brothers too, you know.
Naturally.
Prevent it from go through a night without dinner and all of those things. That wasn't pretty, you know. So we give thanks to life. Yeah.
That's true, bro. Yeah. I know. So now we in the UK now. It's a long way from home. How do you how does it feel to be so far away from home?
I mean, it's quite an experience, you know, because in the UK it's like multicultural, you know, so it's like a new eye opening for me, you know. It's like brand new again, like a born again, you know, like when the or the Christian will say, yeah, we're born again. Yeah, definitely. I mean, since coming over here, I learned so much, man. It's like everyone over here, Gambian, Senegalese, Jamaicans, English, Indian. So it's like I see so many things every day. Here's so many language every day, and the culture over here is different, as you know, from Jamaica.
Yeah.
But anywhere we go, we now we job with Patois with Jamaica culture. Because that really keep it grounded, but it's always good to learn with what,
I know, and I think one of the greatest thing about living and meeting, living amongst people from different backgrounds, if you like, as well, you learn so much from them, and it give you so much. You get a greater insight about those people more than what we probably assume or believe from what is in the media. You know what I mean? Because the media have a way of selling people what they want them to believe, but not the truth about people.
Definitely.
The opportunity to live amongst those people has been absolutely amazing. You learn so much about them.
You see for yourself, the media that can't tell you no there, it's like you see how these people really living,
Exactly.
Yeah, and people always tell, everyone is racist in England, and because they're white people and you're all kind of bad, when you come for yourself, you have a lot of good. I'm not saying racists are not around here, but I meet a lot of good people,
True.
Yeah, a lot of good people since being here, like help in the music, support your music and encourage you, in so many ways in life.
One of the things as well, I think because there is if you could argue that there is more opportunity and studio access here as well. I think a lot of people are not feeling like they're in competition and they need to, be go out of their way to try to tarnish another man opportunity to get theirs. There's more opportunity for people to go, whether it's getting on stage or getting in studio and recording music and things like that, you know what I mean? So I think people are most people, because wherever you go, there's going to be the few people who don't want you to do well. It's just where life is, it's mankind nature, and because of insecurity of other people as well, those things will always be around to try, but
that's everywhere in the earth, man. It's like
and this comes down to insecurity as well, because insecure, low self-esteem got a whole lot to answer for a lot of behavior that people display, you know what I mean? A lot of behavior that people display is because you find out, if you should get to know them, you realize that is because their insecurity why they feel the need to operate that way. Because you're not in a competition with anybody, but because of their insecurity, they create competition with you in their head, which you don't even know about, you know what I mean?
Real. Which is caught up in the mind game and all,
Yeah, they get, which is most unfortunate on their part as well, because they're losing sleep while you are not losing sleep. And I think this is not only in music business, I think it's in life in general. You know what I mean?
Complain about it in all aspect,
Yeah, of course.
In all, like 9 to 5 is the same thing. You cover because you want a big position. Is like watching your daily move, It's waiting for you to make a mistake to go and tell the boss and say, look, boy, see, do something that violate the rules and, you want some big position,
It is.
To,
So I think that in a society these days, one of the biggest problem, like I said, we face is this insecurity and lack of self-esteem. Because if you believe in yourself and what you're trying to do and trying to achieve, then you won't have an issue, or there won't be any room to envy other people, because you focus on yourself and what you can achieve,
Yeah, because you so believe in yourself, you're excited to like show the world what you have,
Exactly, and being yourself as well, and being yourself, being true to yourself, being true to yourself, and trying to follow your path. Then if you are focusing on your path in life, then what other people doing should not have a negative impact on you, as long as you're just trying to be you. It's when you're trying to compete with other people and trying to do what other people doing, that's where the problem comes in, you know what I mean? And I think that's what a lot of people do. Yeah, a lot of people do that and find themselves in difficult position.
Yeah, because they hurt themselves in so much way.
Of course,
Yeah,
because they can't sleep, because when they should be resting, they're thinking about what you're doing, you know?
Get stressed and depressed over other people's
Exactly,
business.
which is most
Inspire
unfortunate.
them, you know, to be,
It is.
become a great man as well. Do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I'm one of the greatest
That's the
ethos.
thing with life, you know, we make those things inspire.
It is like one of my ethos in music is to actually inspire
Breaking
people
up a
to think themselves. You know?
Most definitely. Most definitely. Yeah, uplifting, you know, cause that's what we need, you know.
Self-belief, you know? Self-confidence, self-reliance, and all of these things.
All right.
Can make you a much stronger person and be more successful as well, you know?
Yeah, I think so as well, you know, mentally, physically, and every alley, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
You have to believe in yourself and you have to believe. Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
And
let's go back.
That's what I think. Yeah.
Sorry, finish, please.
Yeah. I was saying that's one of the thing that is like stifling Jamaica youths, you know?
Yeah.
This bad mind thing, you know?
Yes, I mean,
like one singing about it, you know, like, and I'm like, oh, so who's bad mind? You know?
I know.
It's becoming in the music in Jamaica now.
Yeah.
Oh, them bad mind, you know.
I know. It is one of those things, and I think too much people is putting too much focus in that, and then it's just become a way of. It's become like a way of life or a way of people just constantly going out of their way to think that other people is bad minding them when no one don't even notice what they're doing. It's very important not to get drawn into all of these kind of negative things, because I think negative attitude breed negativity around, you know, because when people start to look for negativity, they forgot that there is so much more positive in the world and that you can actually focus on positive, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely, brother, man. Yeah.
Let's go back on this album. What's the name of your album? I wanted to tell people about the name of the album and where they can get it.
Yeah, it's Hilltop, you know, and it's like available on all digital platforms.
And it's Hilltop by Jonah Morgan. They're looking for Hilltop by Jonah Morgan.
Like, so it's King Rhythms meet Junior Morgan. You know, once you go in and type in Hilltop album, it's like you find it, you know, easy find.
Yeah.
Hilltop album by Junior Morgan and King Rhythms. Yeah. And
you are still doing a lot of work with Test for Production.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we do a lot of work with Test for still, you know. Yeah, a lot of unreleased work now, and we work with a few mostly young producers we work with, you know, to be honest, you know. And I'm good working with them too, because they understand me and I understand them, yeah.
Yeah, and Yuri Green as well from Yaman Banana.
Yeah, definitely Yuri Green, definitely big bad Yuri Green, you know, like.
Yeah, man. Yuri Green is a great producer.
Yeah, definitely, man. I do some work with him. I recorded like 4 to 5 tracks with him now. Include, I do a collab with the great Fuchaman.
Yeah, man. That's a big tune, man. That's a big tune. Like them, I tell.
Yeah, man. Definitely, man.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
Yuri Green, Yaman Banana Studio has been forcibly becoming like one of the hottest the hottest reggae studio in Bristol City right now.
And definitely.
Yuri as well. Like, I got to big up Yuri all the time, because Yuri is like one of the most humble person you ever meet. He's such a nice person, you know. Not only is he really talented, but he's not judgmental, and he will tell you what he thinks, and he always want the best for whatever he's doing for you, know what I mean? So big up to Yuri Green and Yaman Banana Studio, Yaman Banana Production, you know.
Yeah, for real, brother, man. Great move. Yeah, Yuri Green is like, one of them persons, like, you want to work with him, you know.
Yeah. And I want to say as well, like, as I mentioned, Test for Production as well. I want to say Abby was one of the first female producers. Well, she's the first female producer that I met in the UK. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then she was telling me about you and your music and stuff way before I know who you were, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I did a chat with her from back in them times as well. So big up Abby and Test for Production as well.
Man, definitely, man. Test for Production, you know,
you know? Definitely. You know what I mean? It's very important that we highlight the positive things that the people them need to know about, you know what I mean?
Most definitely, brother, man, you know, because too much negative are going on, you know. We need to put some more power back at the positive and make sure it get highlight, you know?
Of course, naturally. And I do believe that good will always overcome evil. So despite the people that is running down the negative side of life, a few of us that will always stay here, sit down and try to spread the positive vibration will always be able to hold that side of the fort, you know, man?
Most definitely, brother, man. In every generation, you're going to always find someone that's a good, you know?
Of course, of course.
Yeah, you know, we always overcome evil, definitely.
That goes without saying. So there's positive vibration. So is there anything else you'd like to tell the people about to look out for Junior Morgan or what's happening or messages?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I have a lot coming, man. Like, I have a lot of singles on the way, videos, and you know, we haven't set any date yet, you know. Or not, but there's a lot of things in process, you know, like a lot of mixing going on at the moment, a lot of recording, you know. So it's like we have something ready to push out, you know, definitely. Gonna keep you up to date. But at the moment it's like work under the lockdown. It's been a while I haven't done anything like in last year I've done much, but this year, since coming this year, I'm like, we need to start up something again, you know?
Yeah.
So I have a lot of project working on right now. I have a project working on right now that I think, I don't know, but I've done a test run on social media with it, and I get some nice feedback.
Yeah.
Especially in Jamaica. Yeah, I get some nice feedback. I'm like, at the moment, it's like it's like almost finished. So I'm going to work on the video now. So the project ready. Just the video to get ready and then set a date for release date.
All right.
Yeah, but I have like loads more, you know. With even Yaman Banana, you have some unreleased thing with Yaman Banana.
Yeah.
Just for production, you know?
Yeah.
And my little, I'm doing my thing on the side as well.
Yeah, man.
King like twice still, and
Yes, man.
And a few producers in Jamaica too. I have a few, I have some, definitely I have like loads. I can't remember, I have like loads coming, man.
Yeah, man, that's good, bro. That's good, bro.
You know,
well,
keep going,
Well, Junior Morgan, bro,
yes, brother.
I want to thank you so much for joining me on the Reggae of Yourself podcast show. I want to wish you all of the success with your career in the future, man. I look forward to talking to you soon, you know?
Appreciate that, brother, man, and give thanks for having me, man. And all the best in the podcast program and the career as well, brother.
Blessings, my brother. Thank you so much.
Guidance.
Blessed love.
Full, man.
Blessed.
Actually.
Blessed.
Yeah.